Hey everybody, it's Money Karl, one of your co-hosts of the Move the Mic Stand comedy podcast, and I'm here to tell you about this week's sponsor, minigolfreviews.com, a website dedicated to all things miniature golf. They even post a new mini golf hole every single day, and currently are building the National Archive of Mini Golf, so check it out at minigolfreviews.com. Now enjoy the show.
Yo, welcome to the stage. The mic is set to rise. Dean and Cash, shining bright beneath the skies. Topics flying high, thoughts collide like sparks. Move the mic stand, light it up, ignite the hearts. Soon it'll break it down, bring the real to you. Conversations that unfold, always something new. Can't stop, won't stop, we'll keep it flowing strong. Move the mic stand, join us where you belong. Hustle and flow, the vibe's always lit. Tune into the magic, we'll never quit. They talk about life, hustles, dreams, and we all chase. Dropping knowledge like it's gold, never slow down the pace. From money moves to mental goals, they keep it tight. In this podcast, by the living life, it's all in sight. Every episode's a journey taken with a twist. With Dean and Cash speak, you don't wanna miss. Can't stop, won't stop, we'll keep the flow strong. Move the mic stand, join us where you belong. Hustle and flow, the vibe's always lit. Tune into the magic, we'll never quit. So grab your headphones, let's ride the wave. Dean and Cash at the mic, we're here to say it.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Move the Mic Stand comedy podcast. I am one of your hosts, Dean Berg, and with me, as always, my good buddy, pal, and co-host, Money Karl.
Yeah,
you.
It's me. Yeah, Money Karl.
Yeah. And on today's episode, we have a special guest.
We're not alone.
Yeah, we're not alone. We have a special guest. We have Mr. J. Lemke.
Help me.
Help! He needs help.
I did not know I signed up for this.
Yeah.
We never kidnapped anyone before, so...
No.
It's our first kidnapping.
Hooray. Wah, wah, wah.
What movie is that where they're like, it's our first kidnapping? Oh, it's the Vacation with the Griswolds when they take John Candy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But despite that, today we tried something new. Something fun.
Yeah. And you got to do some editing and put together the video, but...
yeah. Well, should we talk about the origin story first?
Yeah, let's talk about the origin story.
So I was playing around with AI.
Even though last week we were just talking about it.
Yeah, I know. And first it started off with a video I made of a Reese's C cup, which was filled with tartar sauce and juicy bits of fresh fish. And it made a really cool, realistic...
C cup as in the ocean,
yeah,
not in breast size.
Yes, I know. It does sound like a bra type size.
The new Reese's bra.
The new Reese's bra. That could be fun. But anyways, so it was kind of cool. So then I was like, what other absurd thing could I make? And then I said, I want to make something that's totally... Nobody's going to believe it either. It's going to be BS, or as some would say, baloney. You're like, that's baloney. That's kind of the joke behind it. And I said, let's make a video here. So I made one of a bologna Big Mac. Instead of meat, it has quarter-pound slices.
Instead of meat?
Well, instead of beef, I should say. Well, bologna, I don't know. It's meat, but not really.
It's all the meat.
If it's over 40%, it's meat. You know, there might be Chinese newspaper.
But it's okay. Instead of the beef, or if you're Vladimir Putin, instead of the people meat or whatever, it was quarter-pound slices of bologna. And I made the video. I posted it on TikTok. It has got like 300,000 views right now. And people freaking out in the comments. Like, absolutely freaking out. Like, a lot of people... I tagged it as AI. Like, that's something you can do as a responsible creator, is hit the little thing that turns it on that says, this is AI generated. So at the bottom, it says, this video is AI generated. But then as, the first comment was from Brett. It's always from Brett, my nephew Brett.
Hey, Brett.
He listens to the podcast.
He's probably a competitor with Stan as number one listener, probably.
Probably. Well, Abe too.
Abe too. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You guys have to fight it out.
But anyways, so he just commented and he's like, I bet this slaps or something about it, being like really good. And I thought maybe he was just kind of trolling. But then other people started coming on. They're like, gross and blah, blah, blah. But the craziest was the people who thought it was real. A lot of people, like one guy literally posted a comment that he said he went to his McDonald's. He asked for it. They said, we don't know what you're talking about. He's like, well, here's the video. And they're like, that's not real. That's just on some comedian's TikTok.
Thanks for calling me out. I appreciate it.
That was Cash. Cash did it. But anyway, so people are like arguing on it about like, oh, this would be awesome. It just needs to be more burnt, or it needs to be this or that.
More burnt.
Other people are like, I'm from the South. This is beautiful. And then there's a lot of people that were like, is this real? Is this real? Like, somebody tell me now, is this real?
Is this real life?
May I remind you, it says at the bottom, AI generated. But like people are getting like emotional about it, and one guy's even like, we need to fire the CEO of McDonald's now. This is disgusting. So anyways, long story short, we made one.
Now it is real.
Now it is real. We made one this evening in my driveway.
On your grill in your driveway.
On the grill in my driveway.
It's really hot today. We just threw bologna on
When you say it slaps, it slapped the pavement a couple of times. It goes right back on the grill.
That was the sound of the bologna just... What's going on to make... Well, I don't know, what the fuck, what doesn't matter. So we cooked it on the grill.
Just hold on.
No.
A second.
Why? What?
I like how instead of going like... Or like slapping, you
well, it had to sound organic. It had to sound like something wet and slimy hitting something. So I flicked my tongue and
bologna is not that wet and slimy though.
You weren't grilling it. It was too.
It was kind of dry.
I think the slap would have worked just fine. You've seen the videos of the cheese slapping the baby and shutting them up. I think the bologna would have a similar sound there. You're old.
Yeah, I guess it would have a similar sound.
You could have also... perspiration, you could have slapped your belly and get that nice suction on the belly button.
Yeah,
that would have probably been the most authentic sound you could have gotten. Other than we stop recording, we go out there and we start slapping.
Well, you were laughing. You were just like, I like the way you're just tossing them on there, just like
yeah. Of course, they looked like frozen burger patties.
So I'm winging them like frisbees.
We should see who has the most authentic belly slap sound for the.
You hit your belly button. That was cheating.
I said that's the secret spot.
Carl's out in front, I think.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I got to Cash.
Yours sounded very meaty, but I think I have the wetness that you were
I was actually a little impressed when I hit it. I was like, wow, there's still some abs there. Just a few. Not many.
I just have the singular one.
You just have a singular ab.
That six-pack is fused into one keg.
Yeah.
So we brought it into the studio, recorded the process, and then we constructed one, cut it into fourths, even though there's only 3 of us, and we tried it. And we were pleasantly surprised, I think.
Yeah, it was good.
It was actually really good. Like, I mean, I don't know, McDonald's, you might want to do it for real.
I will say this, but everybody already knows that I'm a hater of Arby's, but it is better than anything on the Arby's menu.
The bologna, well, we changed the name though, because on the video I called it Bologna Mac, which kind of makes it sound like it's macaroni and cheese with bologna in it. Big-Logna Mac. Yeah, that's actually pretty sweet.
When you look at it written out, which is probably going to be somewhere in our title for this episode, it just messes with your brain because bologna just already is just a weird spelled out word. Big-Logna.
Maybe
Big-Logna.
This might be something more for your Burger King rather than your McDonald's. They already have the Impossible Whopper. This would be more of like the irresponsible Whopper.
Yeah. Actually, the Impossible Whopper wasn't that bad, though, in my opinion.
Oh, no. It tastes quite a bit like a regular Whopper. Yeah. But this tastes a lot like a Big Mac.
Yeah.
I just need to interrupt for a second. Just I got an important news bulletin.
Breaking news?
Breaking news.
Sounds like a
We interrupt this broadcast.
We interrupt this broadcast. See,
Old-timey limey.
old-timey limey.
I don't think they threw the C in when they interrupted the broadcast.
Broadcast has been interrupted here. It's all interrupted here. We want to let you know that this is brought to you by Mick Johnson's Asbestos Chews. No,
You can't even remember what.
No. So, the kids don't always cry like that. Maverick was having a meltdown because he wanted to play with Legos, and his little brother took them or something. And there's a picture of them playing nice because Jay went in to use the downstairs basement, and Maverick was having a meltdown. And I told him
a word there. Downstairs basement.
bathroom. Yeah, he was using his
Wait,
downstairs.
not supposed to use the bathroom?
Yeah.
I was
No, we were just down in the
basement.
basement. I don't actually have a bathroom down there, Carl.
I thought the sump pump is what you were referring to.
You know what a Pittsburgh toilet is, right?
We talked about this once.
Yeah. Are you familiar with a Pittsburgh
I
toilet?
am not familiar with, unless you're talking about the Pirates.
Close enough. No, so Pittsburgh toilet, because in Pittsburgh, you know, with the foundry and the steel mills and all that.
It's not actually a toilet, right?
No, it is a toilet. Hold on.
Oh.
So like
can't remember.
the guys would come home from work and they'd just be covered in soot and grease and just nasty chemical stuff. So they weren't allowed upstairs when they came home. So they'd have to go through. They'd have like the downstairs entrance, like in Home Alone, and they'd go in and there'd be a pole shower and a toilet just sitting in the middle of the room because that's where they'd go to clean up.
Yeah.
So it's called the Pittsburgh toilet. So you might find in Wisconsin people have Pittsburgh toilets because, like, I know my Uncle Gary has one in his basement.
Okay.
I swear I've been to bars that have had Pittsburgh toilets.
Yeah, for sure.
In the basement, we actually have a restroom. But anyways,
Wait, a restroom?
yeah, it's a bathroom. Yeah, it's as a sign. Jay went into the family bathroom. No, I don't know. But anyways,
Family bathrooms are great when you go with your entire family, extended family, too.
all at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. But no, she just sent a picture of them playing nice. Just wanted to make it clear that the kids aren't always screaming. But I had already told you that. I said he's having a meltdown because he's supposed to drink some water or some shit. He doesn't want to.
Drink some water or play with Legos. Those are very cool.
No, he wouldn't drink the water. Like he's not a water guy. You know, I wasn't for a really long time too. But he has a meltdown. We try to make him drink water.
Yeah, he's more of a bourbon guy. You know. It's all
Probably.
that tea thing. You gotta. You know.
He's probably.
Hey, yeah, exactly.
But before we were interrupted by the broadcast, we still talking about the Big Mac or the Bologna Mac?
Yeah, of course we were.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. No, we were doing the belly slap
Oh yeah, we
contest.
did belly slaps.
We declared that I was winner, so
Yeah, you hit your belly
you know,
button.
we always have
I don't know
these-
why when
That
you
was
hit
never
your-
against the rules.
Well, why
Yeah.
when you hit your belly button was there like a mist? Like there was some sort of liquid that sprayed. What was that?
I knew we were
Ooh,
going.
ooh.
I knew we were going to do this tonight, so I pre-gamed it up. It's like WWE, right, with the green mist.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
But you never had Thousand Island dressing before, so
No.
we didn't actually have Big Mac sauce. We were gonna make it, and then we were just like, no.
Well, this is weird, but this is actually my first Big Mac.
It is
Because-
and you're not the first person that I've ever been around like that hasn't had a Big Mac before. I can't remember who else has never had one before.
Well, the main reason for me is I don't trust sauces because I'm worried that, like, when they don't release, because I hate ranch dressing. I had a very
Does.
traumatic experience when I was in kindergarten.
Fair enough.
And I'm always worried that, like, because it's like a paler sauce, right? That it's like ketchup mixed with ranch dressing. And if I have ranch dressing, I'll throw up. So, like, I'm always worried with places, like, they say, like, oh, this is their Kung Pao shrimp sauce. And it's like, what's in it? Oh, it's a secret recipe. All right, well, I guess I can't have it then.
Say kung or cum. It highly influences my decision to try
if
this
you,
or not.
you know, like garlic keeps vampires away and
Yeah.
stuff like that. If you ever want to keep Carl away, make a blueberry ranch sauce.
That's more powerful than a restraining order.
That's going to be your next Reese's Peanut Butter Cup as the
Oh, you are going to
the
start
ranch
doing that.
blueberry. You know?
Yep, there it is.
Oh, you just want to rage bait me.
That's the next one. That's the next one. Cool. So, Jay, since we've been yapping away here, how you doing?
I've been doing fantastic.
Good.
How have you guys been?
All right.
I feel like I haven't seen you that much lately.
No, not at all.
I just saw you yesterday, but they don't.
I blocked that out of my memory, I guess.
Oh, thanks.
Why? Because you saw Carl, or
I just knew I was going to hear that belly slap eventually. And
yeah,
better sooner than later. Get it out of the way.
He actually told me last night. He's like, "Hey, make sure your belly's ready to go for tomorrow. I'm going to introduce a slap contest."
I was actually scared. Like I had my gallbladder removed like 15 years ago. I was scared I was going to rip open the scar when I slammed my belly. I'm just kidding. It's not true.
It's not true that you got your gallbladder.
No,
removed?
I did.
No, I know
I did.
you did because we talked.
And
about
we
it
talked
before.
about it. That's why all of a sudden I'll be eating something. I'll be like, "Whoop, gotta go to the bathroom."
And did the Big-Logna Mac do that to you?
Yep, shit my pants already.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
No, tomorrow I'll be riding in my car and be like, "Can I turn the heat seat on? Seat warmer." What's going on?
You might need it because it is starting to get cold.
It
now.
is cold. Like we got the fire going.
Yeah, it's
Get the
got some
fireplace.
ambiance in here. It's honestly, it's like a date night in here. We got a fancy dinner.
Yeah, fancy bologna dinner.
I'm the third guy in here. Am I like that Mormon kid that's supposed to bounce the bed for you guys?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No one told me anything about date night. I'm just here for the bologna burger.
Is that Mormon or is that a Amish thing? I think it's an Amish thing.
I don't know. I'm intrigued to try it, but I don't know who the third person I would trust.
Well, there's not a lot of YouTube videos on the Amish, so.
It might be. I don't know. Whatever.
There's a few still paintings, maybe a tintype.
I think I saw National Geographic about it once.
We tried to get a show booked in Pennsylvania, which is predominantly Amish country. It is very hard to figure out how to do that. You can't call them. You can't message them on social media. You just got to send them a letter. And hopefully...
You could show up when
Is
you
that
know
true,
there's
or
going to
you
be a
just-
barn raising. You got an
Are
audience.
you just joking? Or
No, I'm kind of being serious because remember we found out that the largest buffet in America, if not the world, is in Pennsylvania. And I was like, I want to take a road trip there, but let's do some comedy along the way. And yeah, can't book anything because they're not responsive. So just send a lot of letters out to Jebediah and hope one sticks. You get the right Jebediah.
Nice. Just looking at her notes. There they are. All right, cool.
Hey, while you're reading the notes, what would you rather do a show for? A bunch of Amish people or a bunch of girls who are on the bachelorette party?
Oh, Amish. 100%.
Bachelorette party.
No, have you ever done one?
Yeah, but I would do that because the Amish aren't going to get anything.
That don't matter.
They don't have any pop culture reference. You got to go in knowing that the bachelorette party is not about you at that point.
No, I know.
You're just the monkey that they're bouncing off of.
Literally.
Yeah.
I'm curious if you mixed them in the room, if that pious Amish would influence the drunken. Probably not. To see a few converts coming over from the I make my own clothes side.
What if it was an Amish bachelorette party?
I have to tell you, I'm intrigued.
Me too.
Is that even a thing? Would they do
And
that?
slightly hard. I mean,
I know. I know.
Actually,
I know they do the Rumspringa. I think that's how it's pronounced, right? Where they can see what it's like outside of the Amish community for like a couple days or a week or something, and then they decide if they want to join back. Go back, or
Sounds like the kids in summer camp getting to go to town. It's the Amish get to spend a weekend in the Poconos or something.
yeah. But I wonder, do they actually have bachelorette parties, or is that not really? Or
I don't know.
A bachelor party is just putting up another pole barn.
No idea. If there's any Amish listening to the podcast, if you could leave a comment, that'd be great.
Yeah, same for anybody that's in an arranged marriage. How do you do that for a bachelor and bachelorette party? You don't even know who the hell it's going to be. Who do you invite? What do you do?
Well, no,
This is my parents' second choice. We're going to get this out of the way. One last shot at freedom.
Are you saying an arranged marriage in the sense of like they haven't even met or seen each other?
Well, maybe they know who it's going to be, but you don't really see
Sure.
your bride in an arranged marriage right away.
That's fair. Yeah.
If you knew in advance, that gives you time to escape. They're taking our jobs.
They took our jobs.
They took our jobs. Man, South Park is getting pretty extreme lately.
Yeah, I haven't watched
Okay,
it.
that was good silence.
I haven't watched it much. Well, that's because I felt the gurgle coming.
Oh, okay.
There's that gallbladder again.
Yeah, that's acid
Ghost
reflux.
of the gallbladder.
We've been trying to get like antacid type
The
sponsor for
because I'll just
Dean.
sit here sometimes in silence and you'll just hear. And that's the gurgle.
I like how you make it sound like we're recording for like 5 hours and we put out an hour episode in 4 hours. Just silence and gurgles. Yeah, that is what most of the time it is. We're just sitting here and Dean's going like that, and I'm just like, okay.
Last week I had a Moxie soda. So, there's Moxie Elixir. And I had a Moxie soda, which is like the Elixir, but not as medicinal. It's more soda-y. And holy cow, I'm just in the middle of talking, and I would like burp talk.
I wonder if you're the first person that's ever said more soda-y.
No. Yeah, probably. Whoa, there was a gurgle. I didn't even try that one.
All right, Halloween's coming up.
Yep. Trick-or-treating is actually this weekend.
Oh, down here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You doing king
I
size?
intentionally turned down many shows just to trick-or-treat.
So wait, you're going trick-or-treat?
Mm-mm.
Oh. You're handing out the
I
candy.
hand out the candy usually.
Well, actually...
I mean, I'll go... Maybe I'll go to a couple houses, but...
You said last year, like, you had the whole works, or at one point, like, during COVID or something, you had the works. What are you doing this year for handing out to trick-or-treaters? Because candy is getting super expensive. It's like $25 for, like, 100 pieces.
Yeah, I don't have any candy yet. Might get some tomorrow. I don't know. Not going to go too crazy on the candy. But for like
bags of chips?
super, super cheap, TikTok sent me, they're like foam things, like foam sticks. And they got lights in them.
Okay.
And I got like 200 of those.
Oh, that's good to hand out.
So I'm going to hand that out and then maybe a small candy or something. I don't know.
All right.
I was thinking I'm going to pretend I'm a dentist and do the toothbrush thing. You can get those at 12 for $1, So just, here you go, kids.
Yeah, that's not suspicious
Courtesy
at all.
of Dr. Lemke. Get your teeth frickin' flossed.
I have a suggestion for you, Dean. Forget the foam sticks.
No.
Hold on. Just hold on.
What am I going to do 200 foam sticks?
Hold on. You're going to make a runway so people know to come up to the house.
And just
because what you're going to hand out is slider versions of the Big-Logna Mac.
I mean, we still got a couple pieces of bologna. I should probably get those in the fridge.
Leave them out in the
Put them
yard.
back on the grill. Just let them char up.
I probably could put it back on there. It's still going.
Turn into a hockey puck.
Well, I had one side with coals, one side without, just to keep them warm. But yeah, Poontang or whatever has 3 million followers.
No, Moo Deng.
That's it.
3 million's cutting it short for Poontang.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is
My OnlyFans alone has
Moo
3
Deng
million.
is the baby hippopotamus.
No, when you just said that, that just reminded me real quick. I don't know where Maverick picked it up, and I think he's trying to swear. Every once in a while, he'll be walking around and he'll be like, "Damn boomin'!" And I have no idea what that is. I was like, "Damn boomin'. Damn.
Do you know somebody named Dan?
No.
Blue Man?
No. But
Blue
he'll just
Man
be like-
Group?
well, he speaks super clear and very articulate. That's why he comes on the podcast every once in a while, even though he's just like,
He's just shy. He's just a little shy.
"Hi." And he gets all shy. But, yeah, he'll just be like, "Damn boomin'." And I'm like, "Did they just say damn boomin'?" No idea what it is.
Yeah.
But anyways, carry on about Poon Mang.
No,
Ming
Moo
Chang.
Deng.
Moo Deng.
He's
Moo
the
Deng.
he's the baby hippopotamus, and he's got 3 million followers. Is it a he? She?
I think it's she.
She.
Well, that's good. That's the one that would just randomly bite people too.
Yeah,
It was just like,
Yeah,
I came here for war.
I just think it's funny because it's like, we're all in the business of trying to get people to follow us and follow on our
I
comedy
could just be a
journey.
hippo and be born.
Yeah. Which I feel like I was. So, like, this sucks. Am I just the wrong kind of hippo?
I think you just need to put on more weight and shave off more hair, and maybe you can compete.
And they look really slimy, so you're gonna oil yourself up.
We already know I oiled myself.
You
That's
did.
why
It
I won the
splattered everywhere
belly.
when
Yeah,
you
the
hit your
belly,
belly
the
button
belly,
before.
the belly slap.
Those of you at home, picture that.
Better yet, don't.
Yeah, probably don't.
This is a non-alcoholic pumpkin beer I could be talking about, but the dick faces never got back to me.
Jeez.
I mean, they sent it to me to try, and I was like, do you mind if I talk about it on a podcast? And they left me on red like a bunch of dicks.
Did Balls ever get back to you?
No, but they get forgiveness.
Why?
Because I like them.
Oh, okay.
Not saying I don't like these.
It's pretty clear that you don't.
No, I was just irritated because I didn't say we needed any compensation. I said I just like to ask. And then, just note like, hey, our special whatever. The sponsor, I guess, because they sent me free product.
Sure.
Oh, they sent you a free product, but then put pumpkin in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pumpkin belongs in fewer things, in my
You're
opinion.
not a pumpkin guy either?
No, I think that's overdone, especially that pumpkin spice
Ice latte.
Cheerios and stuff like that. Like, get that off
Yeah,
the shelf.
some stuff does go too far. Like,
like
I
pumpkin
like
pie?
pumpkin stuff, but some goes too far.
Do you like pumpkin pie?
No, pumpkin pie's always been a texture thing for me.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
Do
don't
you
like
pumpkin
taste.
bread?
Yeah, I'll eat pumpkin bread.
Okay,
Not really
nah,
my first choice, though.
I think only pumpkin thing I'll eat is pumpkin seeds, but even then I'm like, meh.
Pie, pumpkin pie, pumpkin. Pie, oh my, I love pumpkin pie.
Great. Get them sponsor.
Brought to you by the Pumpkin Council.
By Danny Go. There's a Danny Go song. It's a kids guy. Kids listen to him.
And you too.
So is that where we're stopping with Ming Dang?
I can't even keep track of how many different names you've given. It's kind of making me think of like when you were listing all the allergens.
Yeah, I was struggling one day because if I write, I gotta usually write them down, and I know them all. But when I start to count and then I get to the second hand, I'm like, wait, which ones did I say already?
We went through it probably 10 times.
It went like 10 times.
It'd be like dairy, sesame. What did I say? Dairy. Keep going.
Well, once I got to like the fifth one, and then I switched to the other hand, I'd be like shellfish. Wait, did I say that already?
And then
And then I'd start over.
Oh, that's some good stuff. Okay, so asked about Halloween,
Oh yeah.
trick or treating.
Oh yeah, we're done with Moo Deng, Bing Dang.
Yeah, you kind of jumped into that
Yeah,
one.
we did.
I wanted to ask,
I was just-
are you dressing up as anything for Halloween?
No, I mean, 2 years ago,
Uh-huh.
I was Balin Skull
Yeah.
from
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
And then last year, it was nothing. Yeah, I know what I'm going to be this year. I'm going to be not Jack Black. I'm going to be not Jack Black.
Okay, nice.
I'm just going to wear my shirt that says I'm not Jack Black.
What about you, Jay?
Well, I was going to dress up, but then the neighborhood association had something to say about that, so guess I got to tone it down this year. Nobody likes a man in a tangerine Speedo. No, I got a steampunk costume that
cool.
I'm going to be
Oh,
putting
nice.
out
That's
this year.
fun.
Went with my son to the Spirit Halloween and bought a baseball bat with nails through it and a little rubber one
Yeah.
there. They got some cool Halloween-like accessories.
You want to see
Yeah.
my squirt gun? Speaking of accessories.
Speaking of the Spirit Halloween stuff, man, they really stepped those up from like the last couple of years. Because like, I went in there and I was looking at them, and yeah,
That's an impressive gun.
Thanks.
Hey, it's nice that he didn't aim it at you and,
Yeah, the other
and
day
almost hit you. He,
almost blew Cash's head
yeah,
off with it.
he's like, his first when he gets it, he's like, "Hey, check this out!" And he's like sitting right there. And the barrel's like right in my face, and he just shoots the wall right behind me.
Yeah, he did like
Not
some.
good gun safety.
He did like some Matrix shit, but not really because it was much slower.
Nobody's gonna believe you if you say I did something athletic. So
I mean, he like moved like half an inch just by chance. It was kind of
that's
like
pretty athletic.
it was kind of like you went, look at this graph over here, and I just missed your ear.
Yeah,
That's happened.
would have been Van Gogh.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, I'm gonna be not Jack Black, but actually this week, some guy, he said like, you know who you remind me of, and I didn't even let him finish his sentence. And I was like, Jack Black. He's like, yeah. And I was like, that's not even original at all. I get it all the time. And I said, I have a shirt that says I'm not Jack Black. So when I go places, people,
No, not to even bother you.
they still do.
Yeah.
I had to do that with my Dwayne Johnson shirt, but
Yeah.
That's awesome.
instead I just shrunk 6 inches and put on 40 pounds and
And bleached your skin.
bleached my skin, and made up an entire backstory that
Walking around with
nullifies my existence.
WWE Heavyweight Championship belt. Don't worry, guys. It's not what you think.
So let's talk to Jay Moore.
Yeah.
Jay Moore.
Jay Moore, he's a little better than I am.
Yeah.
If you could book Jay Moore, I'd be impressed.
Probably could. The Lion
That
King.
guy's hilarious.
We turned down the Lion King. Like, for real?
You turned
Tiger
down
King.
the Lion King?
Tiger
King. We turned down Mufasa.
I mean, I
He
would
was
turn
like,
down
Simba. And I was like, wrong podcast.
Remember who you are.
The Tiger King, not the Lion King. Tiger King. I was wondering, right? You just kind of looking at this blank look on your face. Like, what do you mean? Like,
Am
you're-
I supposed to
like,
know who the Lion King is?
Like, were you guys going to be in the musical, like, on Broadway?
Okay, all right, fine. Now I gotta ask, who would we be as characters in Lion King on Broadway?
Rafiki.
You're Rafiki?
Maybe.
Okay. I figured we would give each other the characters, like you say who we are. So you don't pick you for yourself.
Oh. Scar.
For who?
I don't care.
You know how this works. You're picking who Jay would be and who I would be. And then we do the same for everybody around. Round table.
I don't even know that many characters.
Alright, should I go first? then?
Yeah. I know Rafiki and Simba and Mufasa and Scar and Canalagus, or whatever the girl's name is.
I see
I can
Jay.
see that getting butchered. Be careful how you say it.
I see Jay as Timon. And I see
Timon.
Dean as Zazu.
The bird?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I like Fruit Loops, and he's kind of like a Fruit Loop looking bird.
Alright. And now you do for Jay and me.
Well, we just did it.
No, you
I don't know. I'd have to be like, okay, then.
you named yourself like 4 different characters.
I don't let Jay go. I don't want to go.
All
I
right,
don't know.
Jay, you can go then.
Well, given my vast knowledge of the Lion King, I'd say you're what, King Joffrey Jafar, and you're whoever Eddie Murphy played in Coming to America.
Yeah, good one.
Those guys were in that kingdom, weren't they? Or
Yeah, that's the same.
Am I thinking of
that's the same
Wakanda?
timeline.
The Black Panther. You can be the Black Panther. That was Lion King, right?
I think it's all in the same spot.
Ant-Man or
So, yeah, whatever.
Hawkeye. I don't know.
Okay, this was a fun game.
Still your turn.
Pick a more identifiable movie. Dang it!
It's his fault. He didn't. Instead of the Tiger King, next time say like, I don't know, Toy Story.
So we were turned down by Buzz Lightyear. We turned down Buzz Lightyear. What?
There's all sorts of animated characters that can't come on this show. Wow.
Yeah, none of them are allowed. No.
Oh boy.
The Tiger King actually replied to or saw one of our posts or something, and was like, "Hey, I'd like to be on your thing, but I can't because I'm in jail because of Carol Baskin." And
I like how so spot on all your impressions are, except for that one.
well, I'd have to watch it. I haven't watched The Lion King in a while. Tiger King.
Tiger King.
Tiger King. I barely saw The Lion King. It came out
Really?
it came out in those years when I was like, Disney's dumb.
Yeah,
And they didn't buy Star Wars yet.
I forget that you're a generation older than me.
Yeah.
Because like Lion King came out when I was like peak audience.
I was just like, this is just Bambi in Africa.
Wow, I never thought of it that way.
Kinda.
No, actually, I'm gonna change your character. You seem to have some disgust towards Zazu, so I'm gonna give
I just don't remember him. I think that was a
Too
bird.
bad. No, I'm changing it. You're the wildebeest that killed Mufasa. So you're like wildebeest number 86 or something.
But they were running and I don't run.
They were scared. You would run if you were scared.
Nope. I have no flight, only fight.
Okay. All right. Fine. You're not a wildebeest then. You're the elephant skull in the elephant graveyard.
Well, can I be one of the eels?
That's the
From
Little
the
Mermaid.
octopus lady?
That's the Little Mermaid. That's Ursula.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and yes, you can be one of the eels if you want to be. If it helps your belly slap game step up,
Yeah, it
then
totally would help. Totally. So anyways, back to Jay.
I think I'm just going to give you guys characters from Revenge of the Nerds or something. Dean, you can be either Ogre or Booger. And Carl, I don't. You strike me more as an Arnold or...
Nerds. Yeah, I'm Ogre. Even then, like in part 2.
Omega Moo, I don't know.
I like when he becomes like a nerd.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he flips to the other
Spoiler
side.
alert! Spoiler alert! That's part 2.
come on.
Sorry for anybody who's been waiting
That's one of
37
my
years
favorite-
to watch part 2.
One of my favorite movie scenes is they're like laying there on the beach, smoking pot or whatever that they found, and the nerds have all these like highly intellectual things, like if light was whatever, I don't remember what they say, and then all of a sudden Ogre's like, they're like, okay, Ogre, your turn, and then he's like, okay, what if CAT really spelled dog? And they were like, whoa, that's deep. Ogre, that's deep. And they couldn't like figure it out. And that's like one of my favorite parts of that movie. And then when all of a sudden he drinks the punch and he starts laughing like a nerd. Have you even seen those movies, Carl?
Nope. I'm just nodding and waving.
Wow. That was like one of the first times I ever seen like lady bits on TV. Revenge of the Nerds 1.
That was your sexual awakening?
Sort of. Followed by Paula Abdul.
You just saw her out in the street, like a little more context.
You ever see Porky's? No, that...
Oh yeah, Porky's too.
You know the guy that made
No, he
Porky's,
said
the same
Porky's,
guy?
just the
No, I
original,
know.
not the sequel.
Porky's also. Meatballs. No, Meatballs
Oh,
didn't
Meatballs
have.
go, but no nudity in Meatballs.
There was no Meatballs nudity.
There's a bit of trivia. You know that the guy who made Porky's is the same guy that made A Christmas Story?
What?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, they didn't want to let him do A Christmas Story. The studio thought it was a bad idea, except, he had then made Porky's and it was a huge hit, and they're like, well, we better let this guy have some money and make this movie.
That's
what do you
crazy.
know? It's
I know
like
that.
quintessential Christmas movie now.
Jay has
Bob
lots
Barker.
of trivia like that.
Is that the go-to Christmas movie for you during the holidays?
You're just all over the place today,
Oh,
Carl.
yeah, that's...
It's the
Christmas
baloney.
is coming up. We're only, 2 months away from
Yeah.
Christmas. 2 months and
Shit.
2 days.
I don't like Christmas.
It's honestly that close. Yeah, Christmas Story ranks right up there. I don't know. I'm more of a classic guy, though. I think I'm more of the Christmas Carol, the 1951 Alistair Sim black
Yeah,
and
I
white
remember
version.
I remember when we were talking about doing Roast of Santa Claus last year. No, 2 years ago or something like that. You had mentioned that one as your specific.
And my specific Scrooge, yes.
Right. Yeah.
That's my favorite, but
I like the Muppet Christmas Carol personally.
that's a good one.
I sometimes feel like you and I are Gonzo and Rizzo.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm Gonzo and you're Rizzo. The
I
rat.
like the shrimp guy, the king prawn.
Pepe. No.
Pepe.
Yeah, it is
Pepe. Yeah. I like him. He's fun.
He's not in that one.
No, I know, but he's in Muppets from Space. I like Muppets from Space.
With the Lion King.
Seeing that?
No.
Because that part, it's funny because he's like trying to like make Gonzo think he's hearing aliens, and he's something like, oh God, I can't remember what he does, but he's like talking in a fan, and he's like, use the jacuzzi. Just trying to remember.
I gotta rewatch that one. I remember watching that one as a kid because
Okay, he kind of has like a sort of like a Mr. Mackey thing where he's always like okay, but he doesn't do okay. It's more of a like okay.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that one.
Use the jacuzzi, okay?
Where were we?
We're talking to Jay. Hey, Jay.
I'm all over the place today.
Yeah, you're all over it. We're
It's
trying to talk to Jay.
It's the baloney.
We're trying to let Jay actually have more to say. And then you're like, hey, what's up with the Lion King?
You said the Lion King.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. You got 3 people here, I think, that are all easily distracted.
Yeah, a little
Conversation
bit,
just
little bit.
organically goes where it goes. So.
Kinda, yeah. And I drank a Viking berry.
It's that pumpkin. That's what gets you.
Are you supposed to be mixing
Too much nutmeg in there.
pumpkin and Viking berries together?
Yeah. We eat pumpkins like apples.
Okay.
Anyways, hey Jay.
Hey there.
Hey, Jay's here. So,
Oh, that makes me think of.
Jesus fucking Christ, Carl.
You ever watch Everybody Loves
Damn
Raymond?
Boomin'?
You ever watch Everybody Loves Raymond?
Nope. Never did.
Okay,
Anyway,
fine.
I've seen, yeah,
Okay,
I remember
my
those,
favorite
right.
character in there is not any of the main characters. It's one of his dad's friends in the
have
lodge.
you ever tried Kava? This guy's acting like more crazy than when he was on Kava. Anyways, carry
It's the
on.
baloney.
Ashwagandha, maybe.
There's a character in there. His name is Garvin, and every time Ray Romano's character shows up and he's in the same thing, he goes, "Ray's here!" I'm gonna start doing that with you. Jay's here. Like in really awkward places to see you at the grocery store, at a funeral.
Well, thanks for having me, Dean. A little about myself. My dad made me funny many years ago.
Well,
Oh, Carl, here, speak up.
Carl's going to check his blood sugar. And,
It's all sugar. I don't know what you want.
Maybe we shouldn't have brought in all that classic candy.
yeah, maybe.
This is why you
So anyways-
normally don't feed me before.
Yeah, this is why Carl doesn't eat before shows.
Yeah.
Had to lead with the damn baloney mac. Yeah.
So, anyways, Jay, why don't you tell us about yourself? Your likes, your dreams. What got you in the comedy?
I like long walks on the beach. No, I don't. No, my dad got me into comedy. My dad was a funny guy. He always had a quick comeback for anything. He never did any comedy on stage and stuff, but he did let me watch all the old comedies with him. So I got to watch, Carlin on Scrambled HBO, if you remember that. I could listen and see some of the, screens through his specials there. We'd watch old Ollie and Hardy. Benny Hill. Benny Hill was a big one to watch.
That too.
Oh man, I love it. I went to a Lutheran grade school too. I remember being in the 4th grade and get there early in the morning. You talk to teacher, tell him something that you saw cool. I told him about the Benny Hill episode my dad and I watched, and that look on his face, I know my dad got a call that night. He didn't say anything to me, but it was just your dad watches Benny Hill with you? And never got CPS to come by, so it couldn't have been that bad. But
That's a lot like my dad was too. Like he'd always be watching like Carson or just other late night shows, and there'd be comedy or they'd be on HBO, and he'd just be watching stuff. And even if I wasn't supposed to watch, I'd go up on the stairs and then watch through the banister because I could see down in the living room, and same kind of thing. So similar.
Yeah, comedy for me, that was starting with the old man, becoming the class clown. Again, that really helped to go to a Lutheran school. They don't have that big of a sense of humor in the administration ranks over there, so you get a pretty good following. And after that, life gives you all the material you need. A couple divorces for me, I finally was like, I'm going to get on stage.
Yeah, I've been there.
It's time to change life around.
Did you ever get in trouble for being class clown? Like, did you get sent to the principal's office a lot, or?
It was a small school, so the principal came to you.
Oh.
But yeah, there were a number of instances. But I was just a ham.
What's the best reason that they came to you for? Did you do anything?
Well, one time I had it's ironic. I guess I'm bald now, but my 6th and 7th grade teacher was a guy named Mr. Lersch, and he had this bald head, but like male pattern baldness, and he was like 24, 25 years old. But of course, to me as a 6th grader, guy's ancient, right? So I got a balloon that was like yellow peachish colored, and I used a Sharpie to draw his haircut on it and a stern look on his face. And then one thing he used to always say to me was, "I'm not amused, John." So I put a little voice bubble on there, and "I'm not amused, John," and brought it and put it on his desk. And I guess that wasn't very funny to the principal. But Mr. Lersch, on the other hand, thought that was hilarious. He walked up to me with it and says, "I am amused, John."
So you won him over.
So I won him over. He was a great guy. So,
Wait,
but the principal, he retired 2 years after I got out of school.
Well, how did the principal get involved? Your teacher didn't.
He saw it.
Uh-huh.
He saw it. Figured up this must be making fun of the administration, Lemke. And
did you get expelled
enough,
and do like a computer startup and with Bill Gates or something?
Nope, I just got guilted and inspired to do more pranks at school. So
Nice.
yeah, comedy. Yeah.
Are you technically a doctor?
I am technically a doctor
He is
in that I have a
technically a
doctorate, but
Yes.
I am not a physician.
Right. Correct. He's got a doctorate.
We got the whole spectrum of education here.
Yeah.
Doctorate, master's.
Carl.
No, I have a bachelor's.
Yeah.
I'm like a 3/4 engineer. That's what I always say. Because I did all these engineering courses, but didn't get an engineering degree. Holy cow!
As a gurgle.
I'm gonna soundbite that one. Instead of overlaying like a laugh track on your comedy stuff, I'm gonna just do gurgles on there. This is a whole array of gurgles.
So what do you?
Borborygmi Hour with Cash Money Karl and Dean Berg.
We will rehash it at the end. But what do you have for social medias? Like, where can people find you?
Oh, you can find me on TikTok or on Instagram at Lemke Comedy. And outside of that, you just have to catch me around town.
I like your candy things you do on TikTok. Those are fun.
Yeah, having a couple of children, it's hard to get out and do a lot of comedy on the road. And sure, you're aware of how fun that gets to be, Dean. But yeah, so making TikToks and stuff on things that are near and dear to my heart, like baseball and candy.
Yeah.
Large amount of what I do, but sneaking candy into school. That was another thing that got me into trouble in grade school. I would always be sneaking candy into school, trying to sell it, and it was almost like I was the drug dealer. Did
you have a big trench coat with all your selections?
I should have. Maybe it would have been less suspicious or more. Who cares? But yeah, sneaking in those Tartan Tinies and the Starburst.
I know what you were doing. You were setting us up for my question. So good job, Dean.
Probably. I was trying to keep things on track.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's a track.
No, but then all of a sudden we'll look down and we'll be like, oh no, it's almost 2 hours and it's hard to download. It's going to crash the whole system. We got to go. And then we didn't get to
talk about. We have topics that have been on our list for probably 20 plus episodes.
True.
But my question was, is there a candy that was discontinued that you'd want to bring back?
Oh, for me, Bonkers is the first one that comes to mind. I was a big Starburst, Mamba, Skittles fan, and Bonkers got squeezed out, but that was really one of the better ones. It's like a high chew, little more, softer, so you can chew it a little easier. But boy, those were full of flavor, all the good fruit flavors, and I guess there was a chocolate. I didn't even know about that.
I feel like I knew. Like the outside I think was like darker brown, and the middle was more like a caramel brown. You looked it up, didn't you?
Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah, I've had it then. Yeah.
See, I was never a fan of chocolate flavor. I liked chocolate candy, milk chocolate candy, but chocolate ice cream, chocolate milk, I didn't like any of that.
How do you feel about Tootsie Rolls then?
I love Tootsie Rolls.
Okay.
Tootsie Rolls get a bad rap. There's a lot of candies out there, I think, that get a bad rap that are better. Circus Peanuts would be another example of one of those.
I enjoy Circus Peanuts.
I feel like most people don't like Circus Peanuts because of texture-wise. Like, they can get stale pretty quick.
That's how you have to eat them. You let them get stale, and you don't
with
chew
Peeps.
them.
Yes, I was just going to say same with Peeps.
Dissolve them in your mouth.
Yeah.
Let it get stale, dissolve it in your mouth. Because what you're talking about, Circus Peanuts is the same thing as a cereal marshmallow.
Yeah.
If you like cereal marshmallows, you should like Circus Peanuts. Just eat them the right way. You're going to love them.
Right.
That's my tip. That's Dr. Lemke's tip here. Go get a Circus Peanut, let it get hard on the outside, and dissolve it in your mouth. You'll change your mind about the Circus Peanut.
That probably relates to a lot of things in life, but yeah, I like that tip. You can get
Carl
I've heard that before.
Carl likes to let the tip melt in his mouth. That way you just said. What did we say?
Wow, Dean. I'm trying. For once, I'm trying to stay on track, and now you're going all over the place. Okay, I don't know. You can buy 5-pound bags of Lucky Charm marshmallows now.
Just yesterday, I had purchased at the store a bag of the marshmallows for cereal. Yeah, and yes, it's wonderful. I don't think you need 5 pounds of them, but god dang.
Well, it's great. You could just have that in the milk and be like, I don't know, something was the Iams cat food that's normally in Lucky Charms is missing. I don't know. Or use it in hot cocoa, and then you're feeling good about that. They actually make Lucky Charms hot cocoa now too, though. I saw that. That was pretty new.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
All right.
It's good.
Why do you think Bonkers was discontinued?
I think Bonkers was squeezed out of the market. It was already dominated by your Starburst. Mamba had hit the scene right around the same time. That was gaining traction. Skittles was gaining traction. And Bonkers just was the odd man out. You can only fit so many candies in the slot in the grocery store checkout aisles. And
was Bonkers by one of the big ones, or was it...
Damned if I know.
No idea. Okay. What about you, Dean? Do you have a candy that was discontinued that you wish they brought back?
Yeah, I'm looking up because I'm trying to see what it was called.
While you're doing that, I'll give you another one.
do it.
You remember the milkshake bar at all? It's like a Milky Way, except it had a malt.
Oh,
Yeah,
No.
you couldn't beat that. They don't make those anymore.
What was that? What was it called?
It was called Milkshake. It's picture a Milky Way,
Yeah.
except instead of just the regular nougat, they had this like malted milk nougat.
So kind of like a Whopper style, but
Except
soft.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's,
Fair enough.
I don't understand the Whopper, to be honest with you. Just a chocolate as thematic motif wrapped around a cracker of some kind, but
Chalk.
no, it's.
Flavored chalk.
And again, I think the company that makes Whoppers is the same company that makes Twizzlers, which is an insult to licorice as far as I'm concerned. So I got strong opinions on candy.
No, I like it.
No, it's good.
So if you're going with licorice, what are you going with licorice? Are you
If I'm going just at a regular store buying off the shelf, Red Vines or the Australian soft licorice, I'll go for.
is that Wix
But-
B or something like that?
But yeah, there's something like that. It's something that sounds like a kangaroo. I don't know.
And do you get flavored, or are you just going with like the cherry strawberry, which is like the, I guess the standard that people consider licorice? But obviously, with that, I think that company is Wixby or Zixby or some Zixby. I think is chicken, but like they have so many different flavors.
I'm a bit a purist in licorice. I'll go black licorice first.
Oh,
I know
okay.
that might
I like black
undercut
licorice.
everything about my candy expertise, but no, black licorice is
Have you always liked
I
black
like
licorice, or
black licorice, black jelly beans. Love them.
Yeah,
All
me
the
too.
flavors.
Me too.
Always, huh?
Me too.
Huh.
Yep.
Because I was always told that was like once you hit a certain age, like bitterness and like is it anise? Is the
Anise, yep.
Yeah,
Anise.
not anus.
Not to be
Anise.
confused with anus.
But that's like a flavor profile that develops as you get older because like your taste buds change.
Well, some of us
I am.
mature earlier, so
Right,
you know we
that's-
appreciate the black jelly bean.
I actually,
I
on
don't like it at all.
one of my Star Wars toys, on the X-Wing, R2-D2 fell off, and I put a black jelly bean in there to be R2-D2 when I was younger.
Is it the same size as the jelly bean?
Looks just like him. You
It
can't
was
tell
it
the
was
difference.
it was like it wasn't like the full size one. I mean, I had a full size one, but it was like a smaller one.
Was it like a micro machine?
No, it was bigger than that. But yeah, he fell out, and I had a black jelly bean, so I just put it in there, and it was kind of shaped like him. And then over time, it started to lose its color and turned
shrivel
white.
up?
No, it just got really sticky.
Just like everything
be.
in Dean's bedroom growing
Yeah,
up.
it gets
got
all
real
sticky.
everything in my bedroom got sticky over time. I couldn't find the candy that I was looking for.
Did it ever exist?
Yeah, it did.
Is it a
Because when
Mandela
I was
effect?
searching, though, I found some other ones. Like there was like PB Max. Those were kind of cool.
I don't know what that is. What's that?
Yeah, those are.
They
If
were
you
all-
like peanut butter, if you
Yeah.
picture a peanut butter cup that has a thinner chocolate,
Like a cluster.
thicker peanut butter that tasted like actual peanut butter, that
Yeah.
was your PB Max. So it was pretty hearty chocolate bar. It was pretty good.
Wait, was that by Planters?
No,
No.
no,
Why do you
no.
keep asking who the manufacturers of shit is?
He's always, I know, he's
don't
always
know.
worried. He's always worried about that. Like,
Is that a Johnson and Johnson one?
is that a Masters? Is that a Masters and Johnson?
Because you said PB Blast, right?
No, PB Max.
Max.
PB Max. Oh,
PB Max.
that's what the.
But I
Planters
saw
one.
that, and then what else was in? But I couldn't. I used to always like there was these one. They came in like a juice carton with a smiley face on it, and they were gum.
Oh, they still make those. You can get those at
Yeah,
like Five
I was
Below,
gonna say
like
I think
the
I
orange
saw
juice
those at
ones
like
and-
Cracker Barrel or somewhere. But what I was looking for is it was like this powder, and you would take the powder and you pour it in your mouth.
It becomes bubblegum?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they still
Yeah,
have
you
that.
can get those.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come
Really?
in. Those are the ones that come with the.
It's a jug.
They're shaped like the fruit, so you get grape and it's in a container. It looks like a little grape grenade.
I thought this was more
There's
of
the
like
powder
an
that it
alien
turns-
thing.
You know, I suppose they could put it in different containers, but
Yeah, I mean, you absolutely good. It's powder.
do you ever have Razzles? The candy that turns into gum. They're little like discs that
Like
come in a
buttons,
long,
like
skinny.
sprees?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that.
okay.
Except you chew them and they crumble, and then they're gum.
What I thought was pretty interesting the other day is I actually stopped at a gas station on Highway 23 out here, and they were still selling candy cigarettes.
Oh, there's a couple different kinds of candy cigarettes. You got the chalk sticks, then you
And
got
then
the
they got
bubble gum
bubblegum.
ones that
And-
come with the paper around them and the powder sugar. So
Yeah.
if you blow on them, it looks like you're puffing
I
smoke.
got a couple packs of those if anybody wants one.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I went down.
Light me up a Lucky, man. I'm ready.
Yeah, I got them.
One, I haven't had Razzles, so I have a question. Are they fruity? and
Yeah.
then turn into gum? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Blue raspberry?
Yeah, blue raspberry.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then second, it's weird that you said about the candy cigarettes because we were down in Tennessee and we went to like a Stone Mill and General Store, and that was like their main selection of candy was candy cigarettes, cigars. They even had little bubble pipes.
Those little Red Owl cigars
Yeah.
and stuff. They sell the pink ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
yeah. The candy licorice pipes. Now, there's a candy.
What about wax bottles? I know they still have those, but how do you feel about those?
Boy, if you want a half a milliliter of really good tasting liquid, that 3-ounce
Of
wax bottle that you have to
melted
chew
popsicle.
through to get to it. Oh, those are fantastic for a quarter second.
They should sell just the liquid.
They do.
You're
It's
onto
called
something there,
Kool-Aid.
Cash. Maybe you need to.
It's not.
No, I
just
know it's not Kool-Aid.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you ever had the Nerds clusters?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I like the gummy part. I don't want the Nerds though.
You could just buy a gummy bear.
It's
Then,
not this. It's
or
not
something.
the same. It's not the same. I don't know what it is. It's got a different like elasticity to it. Nice mouthfeel. That's what it is.
Oh.
So I just want them to just sell the gummy part, which they're not going to do, right? Because they're Nerds clusters. They're by Nerds.
Maybe you need to deconstruct it. Get a few Nerds ropes and Nerds clusters. Just scrape off all the Nerds and just
I do, but
roll it together into a ball and eat it like it's a frickin' orange or
actually,
something.
I haven't tried grouping it up like that. I should try it like an orange. I'm going to do that. Next time I get some, I'm going to just see what it is. It's probably not going to be as good texturally if it's all grouped together like that, but I'm going to give it a shot.
You were asking about Tootsie Rolls earlier. You guys like Tootsie Rolls?
Yeah, they're all right.
They're okay. My grandpa used to love Tootsie Rolls. Like anytime I'd see him, there'd just be Tootsie Rolls somewhere. Like he'd have like a stash around the place, and you'd just be going in a room and you'd open up a cupboard and there'd be like 3 Tootsie Rolls there or whatever.
Oh, so you had the Tootsie Roll grandpa, not the Werther's original grandpa.
That's
right?
right.
Or those little strawberry bonbon.
Oh, I do like those.
Grandpas.
Those are pretty good. Where it's like you can't ever figure out where to actually buy those, but that's the wrapper that is like the seeds
Yeah.
and then the green. Yeah.
That's the one.
I don't know where I don't think you can buy them. They just appear. I think is what they.
Well, you
They
got to know an
manifest.
octogenarian. They've hoarded them all. So.
Yeah, there's probably a ton of them in my grandma's purse yet, wherever that is.
Okay. So what were you saying about Tootsie Rolls though?
So, for the people that don't like Tootsie Rolls, I got another tip here for you. Get the fruit ones and the chocolate regular Tootsie Rolls. Roll them out like snakes, like you would do with Play-Doh, and then braid them together with different flavors.
Whoops.
And I'm not even joking about that. No, yeah, give that a try. Mix the vanilla one with the regular Tootsie Roll. Braid it. Make it. I like to make them into candy canes around Christmas time, like that.
Oh.
Try all the different flavor combinations of vanilla and a cherry. Taste really good
The
together.
vanilla
Give
ones
them
are
a
really
shot.
good. I like the vanilla ones. You can get just a bag of the vanilla ones at Flea Farm.
those are the blue
Yeah,
wrapper
blue
ones,
ones,
which
yeah.
which is weird for vanilla to be blue, right?
It is weird. It's ironic that the
The
chocolate
Tootsie Roll itself is
is-
white, though, right? They're not blue.
The Tootsie Roll itself
The
is white,
wrapper.
but the wrapper's blue,
Yeah.
and vanilla is a dark brown bean. And I don't think the inside you scrape out is white or anything.
Right, yeah.
For whatever reason, white always is associated with
Yeah,
vanilla.
you're
There's
right.
nothing white about vanilla.
Yeah, like when you get with ice cream, you get like the vanilla bean one, and you get the little specks of vanilla.
little
in.
specks of
Yeah,
actual
you're right.
vanilla.
Yeah,
In
interesting.
fact, vanilla is totally mischaracterized, just like the circus peanut, because vanilla is equated with plain. But really, vanilla is the flavor
delicious.
that everybody can agree is good. That's why
Yeah.
it's the most popular. Yet vanilla sounds like, oh, it's boring and it's white. It's none of those things.
It's perfect on its own, but then you can mix it with so many other things too. So, it's like maybe that's where the vanilla thing is, right? Because it's the ultimate mixer of ice cream, or of other candies and stuff. We found out it's probably like 3 or 4 episodes ago that those caramel apple suckers are made by Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, because Carl's always obsessed with who makes what.
Yeah, that's right. Tell me
Sorry,
about the
I want to
history
know
of-
where my food comes from, Dean.
That's right. You already mentioned that with the ranch dressing there. So perhaps you can give us a detailed history of the Ferrera Pan Company and those lemon heads and the,
Oh, Lemonheads and Friends. Lemonheads on their own, it's a little much. It's kind of like having like Lysol. Like you can only have so many, and then you're like
wait. You can only have so many Lysol.
Lemonheads.
Okay, but you said it's like Lysol. I'm thinking of like this ranch dressing incident you had as a child. Are you sure it was ranch and not something else?
It was definitely ranch dressing.
Lysol is being
Robbie
confused.
Rabikowski, if you're out there, please don't eat ranch dressing anymore.
Robbie Rabikowski.
That's a story for another day.
Yeah, that's his real name too.
Robbie
Rabikowski. That's a great name, isn't it? But it's fun.
He sounds like the Hamburglar or something. He should be the sponsor for this. The mascot for the
Robbie Robinson. Whatever you said. Robbie Robinson, Bootang, the hippo.
Man, what was it? That bologna?
I don't know. You bought it.
Yeah, you're right. I did. It's because it's not Oscar Mayer. Oscar Mayer doesn't make big hunks of bologna. I had to find the one for a nice thick cut.
Are you sure? They got to make like the industrial bologna for like school kitchens or something. Get a big giant tube of Oscar Mayer.
Yeah.
Not that I don't have a bologna guy. That's the problem. I think I need a bologna guy. I think everybody should.
Roman, the bologna king of Chicago.
Sausage King.
Yeah. With lemon heads, I don't know. It's just so potent, which is something I like about the lemon heads and friends. Probably goes with your bonkers. Just the fruitiness
Boston
of it
baked beans
is so intense. I never actually had the Boston baked beans candy.
Yeah.
Dumbest name for a candy.
It is.
It's a good candy.
It's a good candy.
What's the flavor profile of it? Cinnamon or
spicy peanuts? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a peanut with this candy coated shell. It's just like candy coated peanuts, and I don't know. They're called Boston baked beans for some reason.
And I think that's
Boston baked
why I
beans.
never tried it, because I was like, I don't want baked beans. Well, I mean, actually, I love baked beans, but I don't want baked beans as candy. I think so. That it just put me off just by the name. So branding's important.
Not to totally go like on a tangent again.
Okay, Carl.
No, but when you talking about baked beans, this guy at work the other day, he was talking about the holiday potluck last year, and he made a baked bean cheesecake. Ooh. Where he makes all kinds of stuff as jokes. Like he was talking about like some of the stuff that he does in Halloween, like pranks that he plays on kids with like the candy and stuff like that. And for the holiday potluck that they had last year, he made a baked bean cheesecake, and he showed me a picture of it, and it looked like a regular cheesecake because he like blends all the beans with like cream cheese and a bunch of other stuff. And
Texturally, it's probably not bad.
I actually think it was just somebody's way of making like a protein diet cheesecake kind of thing. And he was like, people took it and they ate it. And I'm like, did anybody say anything? He's like, no. And I'm like, well, then it wasn't a very good prank then.
Yeah.
But anyways, carry on. Boston baked beans, Razzle Dazzles, Kimchi the hippopotamus.
You know, the company that made the lemon heads, they got the grape heads and the cherry heads and all that.
Yeah.
They had different names back in the day when you could get away with more insulting kind of stuff, offensive stuff. The grape heads were called Alexander the Grape.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I remember that.
the cherry heads were Cherry Clan. And on the box, they had this totally stereotyped picture of, I guess some Chinese guy with the slanty eyes drawn on it and everything. And that's in your kid's candy aisle.
Wow.
I think I remember that.
They were, the candy never changed over the years, but the branding sure got
Definitely
funky.
had to.
It's hard to find the Lemon Heads and Friends ones box, because I like that one a lot, like I said. And I think it's perfect because
Bologna slab.
then you're not eating just all the same fruit flavor, which helps
Yeah, it does
balance
tone down that acidity with the lemon. You get the...
But they also made a tropical one, too. So they had tropical flavors, a mango, pineapple, that kind of thing. So that one's good, but it's not discontinued. It's just hard to find. I guess for me, for a discontinued candy that I would really want them to bring back is they had Butterfinger peanut butter cups. So it was like...
Oh, I remember that.
So it was like their take on like a Reese's. Reese's. I know he doesn't like how I say it because it's wrong. Reese's Pieces. We do this every time.
Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, Reese's. That's like they're
Reese's to
He used to say it correctly until
then
we had
now-
an episode
now I
where
keep thinking
was
too-
that last Halloween? Has it been like a year since we talked about that?
Yeah, you ruined how my brain works for a year.
For an entire year. So now whenever he tries to say Reese's Pieces or anything, he's always like Reese's.
Because I'm overthinking it. Because I now I can't figure it out. My brain's broken on that. But
Baloney Mac.
whoa,
Damn Boomin'.
you're gonna have that as a T-shirt for sure at some point. But it was better than the Reese's.
Say pieces in your mind first, and then make it rhyme with an R.
You're breaking my brain. Anyway, it was better because Butterfinger made the problem with the actual Butterfinger to me is sometimes it's too hard and then it gets really stuck in your teeth and it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
They figured out how to smooth it out but have their same flavor, and I think it was the best. Anytime I would see them, I'd get them, and then they're gone. And it's
That's really too bad. I think they probably got squeezed out of the market too, really, which is too bad. That happens with so many good candies and things in general.
yeah. Well, I think part of it too is they only have so many lines that they can make the particular candy, and they're just well, we have to go with the Butterfinger because that's our bread and butter, right?
Butt hair finger.
What about our finger?
Butt hair.
Oh.
Butt hair finger. Anyway, sorry.
And I can't think of any other ones that I personally liked that were discontinued, but that one was one I definitely want back. Not that I'm dreaming about it, but that is one of those nostalgia foods where it's every now and then when I'm I want something really peanut buttery, I'm oh man, that would hit the spot. You gotta say it with the ASMR voice too. NPR, yeah.
That would hit the spot.
Your turn.
Balls.
That would hit the spot.
Balls.
That's Dean's favorite word.
Balls.
Yeah,
Yes.
he says it all the time. Let's move on to comedy tip.
Yep, as I say, we're probably about comedy tip time, eh?
Yeah, so what we normally do with our guests is we let them pick a topic in related to comedy that either they want to know more about or just want to talk about and get more opinions on it. So,
Okay, here's one that has been on my mind.
okay.
Opening your set.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a fan of asking the crowd how they're doing.
Yep, agreed.
In
100%.
fact,
Right.
I won't do that.
I think only one person is allowed to, and that's the host.
And even then,
It's not really
there's
necessary.
better
but-
ways to warm up a crowd, in
Right,
my
right.
opinion.
Yeah.
And it's something that's the most hackneyed thing in comedy. And I get it. People do it. People all respond. But it's almost like it's a formality at that point.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
the ropes, what you're doing. It's you're wasting an opportunity here to make a splash.
Yeah, because I know you're watching it too. Every mic, right? Let's say there's 20 people on there. 15 of them are asking how the audience is doing. And it's
It's you've answered this question 13 times
Right.
before.
And-
I doubt you've changed your mind.
well, that's the thing is, what if they did change their mind? I was
Yeah,
doing
right,
good
yeah.
until you asked me,
And now
right?
you asked, now they just went to shit.
Yeah. Or it's kind of insulting to the comic before you because you're how are you guys doing? Oh, you're not doing good? Oh, is it because of the guy before me? You know what I mean? I personally feel like it's wasting your set time, especially when you're going to places and you're getting a limited amount of time. You're getting a 3-minute, 4-minute set and you just drove an hour one way to do that.
Right. And then
Why
there
are
was
you
15
wasting-
seconds
Yeah.
of your time.
Yeah, why are you doing that? And it's just I know also a formality part too is you're supposed to thank the person that brought you up,
Yeah.
but when you're doing an open mic, that's not you don't need to do it. It's the same with the formality thing.
A formal show is different.
Yeah.
If you got double-digit minutes, that sure, but 3-4 minutes at a pop.
Yeah, you're wasting your time at that point. If
What are
you're,
you practicing? Just oh yeah, see if I can remember the guy that brought me up. Name it.
Yeah, you don't need to do that. Yeah, I agree. And I don't think people should be
Well,
doing that.
It always drives me nuts too when people are at a mic and then be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And they're like, "Let's hear it for your host. Let's hear it for this guy." Or they're
They're wasting time.
Yeah, and
they don't
just
have material.
Yeah,
Did you bring 2 minutes of material? Was that
Yeah.
it?
Right.
Came up and got 4.
especially when we see it from people that are supposed to be like leaders in the comedy community too, doing that, and you're like, come on, we know you're working on material, and if you're not, what's going on? You're just being lazy. You're not committed. Like, I don't know. Like, I sometimes I feel like maybe people are noticing that I never do that at mics. Like, I never will be like, unless I have a joke to bounce off of the person. Like, last night was a good example, right? So it was a very interesting case. Roberto Villapando, who's been on the podcast before, he's blind. And he was hosting. He doesn't get to host in the same way normally people would host, as in going up on the stage, resetting the stage. He just did the voice of God microphone. So I think I was the only one that actually addressed that.
You did, and that was very well done.
Thank you. Appreciate that. And I think that's a way to do something like that. But it's because it's different, though. It's not the, hey, give it up for your host. I was bouncing off of the fact something else that had happened earlier that night. And I was thinking afterwards, I was trying to write something down for everybody's set to bounce off of, but I knew I couldn't do that for 20 people.
That's a lot of comics to do that for.
Well, and trying to remember everything that you wrote down to do that. And
That'd be impressive.
I got to close, so I was like, I should do a couple classics, not just new stuff that I'm working on, because you don't want it to be bad. And especially, everybody pretty much brought it for the most part last night. It was
a really good show.
Yeah, it was full and everything.
Well, any first timers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. In fact, the reason it was so packed is because of the first timer.
Yeah, it was a guy that was he was a financial advisor, and he's getting close to retirement, is what I had found out. And this was on his bucket list to try doing stand up. And I know
that's always annoying to me, but okay.
I know that was going to be a touchy topic with you, but.
Yeah.
But I think he went at it.
It's fine.
I think he went at it the right way, though, opposed to like people that lose fantasy football and then they're
that's better.
They have to go up and do stand up. He went to a show at Skyline, and he's like, I want to try this. I think he went to a mic, and he's like, I want to try this. So he signed up, and I think he did it the right way. And will he do it again? I don't know, but he had a pretty good delivery. He seemed pretty confident. It was street jokes, so but he did make it somewhat personal to him. He had a personal story tying to it, but all the punchlines are street jokes, which is fine. No. It wasn't like he's trying to do this as like a career or anything.
I get it.
But yeah, we have discussions about that all the time. It's just like, if you're going to open mic, there's a certain level of like, if you're trying to actually make it, and like all three of us were trying to do paid shows and stuff like that. If you do a street joke, you're not getting booked for anything. You know what I mean? Like, if people know that. But like, I don't think he's going to do it again. So like, the fact that he just was trying to have a good time and a good performance.
It annoys me when people do that and they go up and then they do street jokes and everybody's like, "Oh man, you killed!" And then you see like online, they'll all of a sudden send you a random friend request because they did comedy once and you do it a lot, and they'll just be like, "Oh, we're friends now."
They're selling you their merch.
And then all their friends will be on there like, "Oh, you totally killed. You were the funniest one there." And it's like, no and no.
Well, again,
several meetings,
subjective, but
yeah.
And thanks for calling me out on what I did with you, Dean. All right, that's cool.
You didn't do that. People, it's funny though, because like, you don't get that with any other profession, where it's like, oh, it's on my bucket list to try. Like, I'm gonna go and be a welder one time. And you get a job to be a welder one time. For one day.
Yeah. Well, I think, in all fairness with that, not that what we do is easy. Like, to be good at it is very difficult. But, like, it is easier to say, I'm going to go up and try to say some words to people than being like, I'm going to go work with this thing that has thousands of degrees in temperature and try to put something together. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's easier to... I would say that it's easier to get into trying it than...
My bucket list, I want to be a hedge funder.
It's still hard. It would be hard to get into that, to try to do it. You know?
Yeah.
But that's what you want to do.
No, they just don't do that.
Yeah.
People don't do that with any other...
I want 4 minutes and control at the bank here. It's just enough time to wire some money.
I wanna be like your head loan officer for 4 minutes.
I want to run a Ponzi scheme just long enough to walk away with.
I want to be a pilot.
Yeah.
Oh, you and Roberta.
I'm gonna do that next time. Next time I'm on a plane, I'm just gonna just go up to the door where the pilots are and try to pull it open and
bucket list.
And tell them like, this is my bucket list to be a pilot for 4 minutes just to try it. I just want to try it. Let me try it.
Maybe everybody should get like 3 bucket list cards that you can just, like your get out of jail free cards except your bucket list cards. You're just allowed to do something, you know.
Just because you say it's your bucket list. That's a great
like,
idea.
I want to speak in front of Congress. I get 4 minutes. Here's my bucket list card number 1. You got to use them wisely because you can't replace them. You can't
You
lose
only
them.
get
You can't
3?
sell them. They're non-transferable.
You only get 3.
You get 3 bucket list cards.
think
You
that's
can do
great.
3 things. And they have to be either, you know, things that no one else has to be affected by directly, or they're consensual things, you know. So I don't want to picture a guy like, well, one of the comedians last night that wasn't funny coming up with his 3 cards.
Oh, no. He
All of a sudden you got 3
There was something that
cases in the
wasn't
corner.
funny. Like, I wasn't there last night.
You know who it is.
You know who
it's
it is.
your fault he started doing comedy, so now you know who it is. Okay. All right. So could you, I'm trying to just get the rules down of this bucket list card. Let's just say you're driving around and you accidentally hit somebody else's car. Could you leave that instead of like your contact information? This is my
No,
bucket
it's
list.
got to be pre-written on the card.
Okay.
Nope, you got to come up with these in advance. You can't
Okay,
transfer them.
see,
They can't
okay.
be payment for anything. They can't be excuses to do something wrong. I mean, you want to try doing something.
So-
and that's your bucket. You get 3 bucket list cards, and whatever the heck
And they're
it is,
laminated, so you can't change
I was
it.
gonna say maybe they're metal, like a gold-plated
something.
card or something. So,
Like my comedy
at
cards.
what age do you get your bucket list?
You have
cards?
to be at an age where you can make a sound decision, an informed decision. So I think you don't get to do it until you're. But if you got to be 40 to be president, I mean, I think
35.
you should be 35 to be president. I would say, yeah, give it. I think you got to be 40. I think you got to hit middle age before you get to
Okay.
use your bucket list cards. And
Yeah, and you have
honestly,
to-
even
and-
then,
and-
you might. Yeah, you have to be the age where you're wise
and-
enough to know not to waste them.
And I kind of feel like you have to at least gone through 1 divorce.
You get an extra card for that.
Okay. That's
A
fair.
bonus card. Okay,
You
so
get a bonus card for every
you get
divorce.
3 default, and then every divorce you get an extra one.
Yeah.
No. Only 1 divorce to get an extra card. You have to give 1 back in if you get divorced a second time. Because
Oh, 'cause
obviously
that's
you're
a
not
bucket.
learning and
That's-
you're wasting
yeah.
your goddamn bucket cards. So
But if
this
your
guy's
bucket-
going to piss it away on handing out Halloween candy
What if
or
your
something.
bucket card is to get divorced?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Okay, we're not going to have this circular argument with bucket cards. That costs you a bucket card. You're down to 1. What's next, Dean?
So I can't have them yet, but how do
You can't have one yet, but you get one when you...
just the one, or I get my
Well,
3?
you get all 3
you
at
get my
once.
3-pack. Okay.
Because you're at the age now, you should know better.
Right.
So show us you know better.
Okay.
And you can only use one, say, every year. So you
Okay.
can't run them all in succession.
Sure.
There's a little bit of insurance built in case you screw 2 up and you're down to your final bucket.
But when you get your cards,
Mm-hmm.
you would have to know your 3 bucket things on the spot.
You can
there.
wait. You can wait. You
And they can fill them in later, but
Yep.
you can't use it unless it's already
Yes.
been engraved by the bucket.
It's either
list
got to be
engraver.
engraved or
Yes,
laminated or something,
There has
so you
to
can't
be a
change it.
delay so it isn't an impulsive decision you made while drunk or something.
So, is this through like the DMV, or is this its own separate entity? Is it through the government, or is this private
Charlie
sector?
Sheen.
We'll say that this is
It's got to be
just
approved by
done
Charlie Sheen.
collective agreement of the part of your cultural values that
Okay.
we're just going to do this and we're going to allow it. We're all going to sign on board with this, and it would take an act of Congress with 3/4 majority to overthrow it. And it's
I wanted it to be approved by Charlie Sheen, though.
Your specific? Is that on your
No, I
bucket
think it
list?
should
to
be
get-
part of the program.
Charlie Sheen approved. Or
Yeah,
there
it's
should be
gotta-
like a council of people from all different walks of life who
Yeah,
determine what
I like
the,
that. Yeah.
if
Yeah.
there are certain rules where someone's manipulating it the wrong way. Then okay, we could do that. We've got a 14-member panel around
And
the
Charlie
table.
Sheen is on it.
You just said that.
If you're putting Charlie Sheen out, I'm putting Noam Chomsky on it. We'll have some balance on here between the irresponsible and the most rational.
I was surprised you didn't say the Lion King.
Scar.
No, Tiger King. I know. All right, so I'm not old enough to.
I'm
be
surprised you didn't say
Well, you got 40 years to think about it.
I know.
Bing Bing Dang the
Moo Deng. No, all right,
hippo.
so I'm not old enough.
Why no? But
Hold on, no, I'm not old enough to make the decisions on what would be on my bucket list. But there's 2 people in this room that would be.
yep.
So what's You don't have to have all three, but what would be one that's on your bucket list for your card that you'd want to use?
That'd be a rash decision to decide right now.
I could throw ideas out.
Yeah, you can throw ideas. So you're not committing.
Because some things you could just do. Like, let's say you never went skydiving. You could just do that. You don't have to use a bucket card for that.
Yeah,
it's just
that would be
something you wouldn't be
could just
allowed to do.
Something that normally, like, without the proper training,
So-
you couldn't do. You couldn't just jump on and say, like, I'm going to try this.
Right. Yeah, you have to have... And you'd be supervised. So, like, I want to try surgery. Well, okay, this is going to be a little bit of a program, and we're only going to let you do something where there's...
You could do it on a pig.
minimal chance of heart. Yeah, something like that. Sure.
I want a main event WrestleMania.
Okay.
There you go.
That's a good. I was just gonna think like doing a stadium for comedy. I mean, that would be a huge jump. You know what I mean? Like to go from like where we're doing comedy at. Not that huge of a jump for Dean. Fine, but fine. That's the face he was making. He's like, "What are you talking about? I'm doing arena next week, buddy."
Saturday Night Live the week after that.
But so
There's something in the Middle East after that. I'm catching hell for. I don't know.
Yeah. It's
all right. So your main event, WrestleMania. Do you know details of that, or you're just like it doesn't matter who I'm against or what it's about?
when there's a WrestleMania that the main event seems like it's going to be awesome, just be like, nope, sorry, Randy Orton. Dean Berg's in.
Just a complete swap on the spot.
Yeah. Or it'd be like Money in the Bank. Like all of a sudden in the middle of the match, I'd be like, what's this guy doing? Can get that? Oh,
And why is he carrying a metal chair?
He's got a bucket card.
So question then with that, I like that, but can someone else, let's say you wanted to main event WrestleMania, could you both use your cards the same night? So it was initially supposed to be like The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. You use yours and like everyone's like, what's going on? And then you're like, I'm going to use mine? Or would it have to be coordinated in advance? Like, is there forms and stuff you have to fill out? Like,
I would have to have that done in advance, I would think, because you got to have that waiting period
right.
Yeah.
and you have to meet the council's rules on it.
But they could align two buckets to...
They could.
Okay.
You just
Yeah,
have to
because then
plan
all
it.
of a
Can't
sudden,
be-
like
can't be like reverse Uno or something.
like the commissioner, whoever it is of WWE at the time, is going to come out, and whoever it is, like if it's The Rock and Stone Cold, it'd be other people. We'll say Roman Reigns and...
Dean can't think of another wrestler.
Well, no, I'm just trying to think of like something that would be
Animal Steel.
like actual main event level.
Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I guess. We'll say that. And then all of a sudden they're getting ready to wrestle, and then like the bell starts ringing, and then all of a sudden the commissioner walks out and was like, hold up, hold up, hold up. And then he's like, tonight is a triple threat match with tables, ladders, chairs, and lions. Because it's on this guy's bucket card. And then I come walking down, and they just be like, God damn it. Damn Boomin'.
I feel like you'd have be a little bit more advanced notice for yours because I know you definitely would want the entrance
Oh, yeah.
all choreographed and all
Yep. Fireworks, everything.
that. Okay.
There's a limit that you can't just coordinate like the entire Super Bowl show or something for all of your whims. I mean, there's a limit to what you can specify for your bucket. You can't have full creative control, I would think.
What if your bucket list, like if your card is something like
that's a fantasy card,
win
then,
the
not a
Super
bucket
Bowl.
card.
Yeah. What's
Like,
that?
what if
No.
it's
That's
like-
a fantasy card. That's not
Oh.
I'm going to try something. There.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah,
Okay.
You can't
sure.
coordinate all the.
That's true.
I'm glad we're discussing this because you're definitely setting up a good limitation on this because, and I would have gone rash. I'm too early, but I would have gone way too blown the budget. There's got to
That's
be.
why
a
you
budget.
have to wait.
I know. I'm glad I'm learning about this. I could have wasted my bucket.
You're
cards.
beyond to something here. Right?
What's one for yours then?
One I know because I've been thinking about it since I was a kid. I want to host The Price is Right.
Oh, that's a good one.
Or at least be the announcer that describes the product.
No, you're hosting. You're hosting. Yeah.
I want to be the guy that brings folks up to the big wheel and makes all of the showcase announcements and kisses the models. Well, okay, not that part. I don't really care about that. But.
That would be the Family Feud for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't want the Richard Dawson creepy.
Yeah.
I want the Bob Barker respectful game show host thing. I don't want to be the Alex Trebek where you're a little too condescending. No, just give me the classic, the big one. Price is Right.
You're fun
One episode,
and you
I'm
change
hosting
people's
The Price
lives
is
in a
Right.
good way.
Mark Summers, Double Dare. It's a good game show host.
That was the worst possible game show for that guy to host.
Yeah.
I believe he had OCD or something like that. And
Yeah, something.
the sloppiness of that show had to
Drive
cripple
him
him.
nuts. Yeah.
Did you know Richard Dawson invented mono? That's the kissing disease.
Yes, I know.
You looked at me confused. What's kissing?
Yeah, what is that?
It's a show that must have started in the 70s, big swingers era, where Richard Dawson pitching this to the networks. Like, yeah, I'll just kiss other buddies' wives.
Yeah. And never
act
get in
all
a fight.
smarmy and
What was
hold
that?
everybody's hand.
What was that one? The dating one?
The dating? Oh, like the Newlywed Game with...
Yeah. You
Well,
would
there's
think
one
that
called The Dating Game, too.
you would think that he'd be host of those.
He very well could have been turned down for those jobs for his smarminess, you know.
That's a good word.
He would have been... what was the Love Connection
Yeah,
with
that's
Chuck Woolery? No,
Yeah.
that would have been a weird... Where Richard Dawson tries to steal your girl. Like, you come in to talk about your date, and by the end of the show, Richard Dawson is off to some motel, and you're just there like that. I thought I had a good connection with this woman. I don't know, but instead she's off banging Richard Dawson and all his game show host money. And I can't compete with that. I'm just a dentist. I don't know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Trying to remember the name of the guy from Press Your Luck.
Peter Tamarkin.
That's it.
You're good with game shows.
Since I was in the single digits, I wanted to be a game show host. So yeah, I was familiar with quite a few game shows.
All right.
Press Your Luck was like one of the best ever too.
It was.
You don't have
Big
to
money,
use
big
your-
money, big money, and stop. Wah, wah, whammy.
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 All right, you don't have to use your bucket card for this. I mean, you do for Price is Right. We don't have connections with that. But when I was down in Tennessee, there was this. It's kind of like in that same realm of like escape rooms and arcades and things like that, indoor mini golf, that sort of stuff. There's a new thing called like Really Big Game Show, and you bring in families and they're pitted against each other, but their workers are the game show hosts. So you could have your own spin on that.
Oh,
I'll send you a link to that so you can check it out. But man, that would be great for up here, because that was one thing I thought if we had a rainy day, we would just give it a shot, and it would just be me versus my wife, which would have been kind of fun to do for the game show. But it's an hour experience, and they have all sorts of different games that you do. So there was a lot of elements that was like from a bunch of different game shows. They had like stacking up blocks one. They had trivia. They had spin the wheel for like a press your luck type of thing. It was pretty cool. So I'll have to show you that.
now you got me thinking. I need to convert my garage into several different game sets from a game, and it's just going to be a walk-in game show.
Yeah,
Whenever you
that's
want to.
essentially what it is. Yeah.
It'd be like when Kramer had bought the whatever that the guy's show was and had the set put in his. Yeah, I'm going to do that with like old props from old game shows that
Yes.
are off the air, and just come on down. We'll play Plinko, whatever, you know. Just that'll never go away, but maybe something like an old game show like Bumper Stuffers, board rather, or
What's
something.
bumper stuffer?
Bumper Stumpers was weird. It was a game where they would have a license plate. You know how they have the personalized license plate, and they would slowly like put up plates, and you had to guess what it meant. So there would be two people competing to buzz in first. Like, what the heck does that plate really mean? You know, and then you interpret it, and then
Well, that sounds cool.
so that was a weird show, but
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
See, I like those games and how they could be presented in a multiple show thing, right? Like sometimes it feels like when you like, especially like I watch a lot of the British game show stuff. Like they'll do countdown is a big one. It's just word puzzles, then number puzzles, and yeah, I could see after watching like 50 episodes, you're just like, okay, there's nothing here, you know, like it's just kind of boring at that point. But having those as like different little mini games,
rotate them in and out. Yeah, mini games.
Yeah, that would be perfect. What would you call your game
amalgamated game show? No, I don't know what I would call the game show.
You'll have to think about it. I want to.
that just like my bucket card. I want to put some thought into before I get
Yes,
rash with
yeah.
the name.
But I just wanted to prompt the question so you can start thinking about it, because I want to play. Dean versus Cash.
Cash versus Dean.
I like it. I want to try. Can we be your first contestants?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yes, we'll do the pilot.
Yes.
I'll have to get stuff together. I like this idea. I like where it's going. I need to know somebody now that's good at carpentry. So I can start building some set pieces. We'll put some mini games together. We'll have the game show. I'll get one of the stick mics.
I knew a guy. People think he's coming back soon.
What, your dad with the milk? Or?
Nope.
No.
Jesus.
Oh.
See it online all the time. He's coming back soon. He's riding 3-Eye Atlas.
Stop bringing that up. I have trouble sleeping because you do that.
You have until October 29th.
Cool, so I get to celebrate my birthday and then
Yep.
eaten by an alien. Great. Perfect.
Well, I'm going to use my bucket card rashly then if I only have a week to go.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I don't even get bucket cards. Thanks a lot, Dean.
Time to get a fake ID. Then you can have a bucket card.
That'd be hilarious. Why do you have a fake ID? You're in your 30s.
Guess who's born in
So I can get my
1985
bucket
now?
cards.
Well, I feel like when you're in college, you have your fake ID so you can go out and drink. But I feel like as you're getting older, you want a fake ID so it can say that you're younger than you really are.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Especially for, like, old divorcees on dating apps or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like 39. I can pull off 39.
Right. I got mailer to join AARP when I was in college, so that was a pretty good insult to me. And I've been a member ever since, so...
When I was...
Some discounts on the early bird specials.
Hey, how do you think I became Cash Money Karl? It's all those discounts.
I was born after Vietnam had already ended. But then there was something sent to my house that, had me as, a Vietnam vet when I was, 3 months old.
All right.
So, I see your AARP and match you Vietnam vet at 3 months old.
All right.
Well, I have got a green stamp that this is a lie.
How much time we at?
We're at an hour and 30.
We should probably wrap up so the download doesn't crash.
All right.
We did 2 hours and 20 minutes once and it crashed, and then we get scared now.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. So anyways,
How do we want to say goodbye?
well, I think Jay should share his socials again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you like watching.
Not Social Security.
Yeah.
Social media.
It's 3-7. Oh, no, it's not that.
Well, at least you got the first two numbers. All right, cool.
Those aren't the first two numbers. So, Jay Lemke Comedy, TikTok, Instagram. I do a lot of videos on candy, if you like the old candy stuff. They're all comedic takes on that. Same with old baseball cards. You'll find a bunch of that there, along with other random things I'm thinking about. So,
You got any other projects or anything you want to talk about?
Or shows coming up?
Shows,
or?
yeah, got a show the 16th on a Sunday, 16th of November, that is. I'll be hosting a show at Skyline in Appleton, and I don't think I have anything else on the calendar the rest of the year, unless you're going to have me on a roast to Santa Claus or something.
We're trying to get that set up, so...
Trying to get that set up.
Yeah, you were great at you. That was your first character one last year, and I feel like you were definitely stole the show. I had several people tell me that you were their favorite. So
I'd love to be back. That would be fun. First roast I've ever done, and that was some real fun.
Who are you hosting for at Skyline?
I just got it today, so I don't even remember the name. But it's November 16th.
All right. Cool. We'll definitely throw a link on because that's probably posted on Skyline's website now. So we'll throw a link in there.
They never use me ever.
Jeez, Dean.
They need to use Dean.
Yeah,
And they never do. Never, not at all.
Universe, get Dean.
Yeah,
they've
as a
gotten
host,
Carl, you.
I haven't been used yet.
Yeah, you had the Bringer show. And you had
Showcases, but I haven't got to host anything yet.
I didn't even get those. They're just like, oh, come to the mic. Glad you're here.
Yeah,
Thanks.
That is a crime, and that will probably be.
Maybe you're overqualified. You're like, Dean Berg. Nah, we'll never get him.
I'll try to think that. Maybe that's what it is.
I think we'll definitely have a longer conversation on that, maybe next week. So, but yeah,
Well,
all
if
right.
any decision makers are out there, both these guys should really be hosts for some weekend at Skyline.
Appreciate that.
Well, there's even, just real quick, I feature pretty regularly.
And headline.
And well, I know, but I'm talking about for a particular individual who has some shows coming up there, and they were like, "Hey, this guy features for me. Dean features for me all the time. Can we squeeze him on?" And they were like, "Nope."
Really?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yeah, strange. All right, I think...
Wait till I throw my bucket card at him.
Oh, there you go!
I want to run a comedy club and create the schedule.
I think the way we should say goodbye this week is we should all shout baloney.
Can we sing the baloney song like the
Oscar Mayer?
how about the Oscar Mayer Wiener song? The I wish I was.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, it was always like my baloney has a
There's that
first
one
name.
too. We got both.
Can we do that?
We can do the my
That might
baloney
be
as the first
copyrighted.
name.
We might get in trouble.
Well, we can change
just
the
change
name.
it.
Yeah.
My baloney
My
has a
Big
first
Mac
name.
has a first name. It's
Nasty.
no, it wasn't. It was
actually, it's pretty good.
SLAP. It slapped.
SLAPN. It's slapping. My baloney has a second name. It's
Hey, Carl's belly button's
BUSSN. It's
moist.
bussin'. I'd like to eat it every day, and if you
Are we
ask
talking
me
about
why,
baloney or are
I'll
we talking
say
about Carl's belly button again? Where were we at?
Carl's belly sounds a lot like BOLOGNA.
Balls.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Cash Money Carl.
Dean Berg.
Move the mic stand.
We out.
This has been a Tapedeck Media production. Thank you for listening.